I'd like to go over the rules. I'd like to make sure that everybody in the audience, and particularly those participants, have their cell phones off. And that's very important. I'd like to remind the audience, please try not to call out the words, the spelling of the words. I know that it's tempting, especially when there's that one that you might know. Ms. Kubish will say the word, then she will define it, and she will use it in a sentence. Contestants may ask her to repeat the word and or to provide the language of origin. Okay? And when a team has misspelled a word, we ask that they stay on the stage until the round is complete. So I think we are ready to go. Before I call the first group up, please remember that we have the dinner going on, we have a bake sale, the silent auction is taking place, and we have a 50-50 raffle. So lots going on, and the proceeds go to the Friends of Nantucket Public Schools, which in turn goes to the students of our school district. So the round one participants, we're ready for you to come up. The Bookworks beekeepers, come on down. Here we go. The Salt Marsh Senior Center, come on down. The NES Teachers Team 1, come on down. And Nantucket Island Resorts, please join us. And last but not least, the Children's House. Come on down. All right, just to introduce the team members. For the Bookworks Beekeepers, we have Wendy Hudson, Christina Blank, and Dick Burns. For the Saltmarsh team, Ken Blackshaw, Joan Hollander, and Tom Kastner. For the NES teachers, Laura Colburn, Janet Colby, and Tracy Malu. For the Nantucket Island Resorts, we have Rebecca Hudson, Paul Landry, and our mystery speller in your program is Josie Sandoval. And the Children's House members, Annie Kamara, Amanda Torsia, and Christy Kickman. So, great to have you all. Okay, I think we're ready. Ms. Kubish, all set? All set in the back. We are going to begin round one with word 23, followed by word 34. 23 followed by 34. Ms. Kubish?
Etch. Carve, chisel, engrave, inscription. The artist carefully used a dilute acid solution to etch a pattern on the wine glass. Etch.
Everybody ready? Judges? Time. And please raise your boards. Correct? We're all in. The next word will be number 34, followed by 395.
Keen. Very sensitive in observing differences. Sharp. Hunting dogs are well known for their keen sense of smell, which helps them track their prey. Keen.
Okay, thank you. Boards up. We're all good. Thank you. The next word will be 395, followed by 405. Ms. Kubish?
Adobe. Brick or structure made of a mixture of clay and straw. In some Mexican villages, all of the buildings are made of adobe because the materials are readily available. Adobe.
Thank you, Mr. Bucky. Boards up, please. Judges, all set. Thank you. The next word will be 405, followed by 416. Ms. Kubish?
Gulag. Labor camp, system of concentration camps, place of much suffering. In Lithuania, Stalin killed or exiled 1/3 of the population and sent hundreds of thousands to a gulag. Gulag.
Thank you. Boards up, please. Good across the board. The next word will be 416, followed by 422. Ms. Kubish?
Azure. Similar in color to a blue sky without clouds. Kim wore an azure eyeshadow that matched the blue in her eyes. Azure.
Thank you, Mr. Bucky. Boards up. Good across the board. Next word is 422, followed by 427.
Fiend. Fanatic, devil, Satan. Almost a golf fiend, Mr. Johnson plays the game 4 times a week and watches it on television on Sundays. Fiend.
Thank you. Boards up. Good across the board. Number 427, followed by 430.
Mikado, Japanese emperor, reddish orange color. Ancient Japanese called their emperor the Mikado and believed him to be descended directly from the nature gods. Mikado. There is not. Mikado.
Thank you, Mr. Bucky. Boards up, please. Okay. Thank you very much. We'll continue. The next word is 430, followed by 854.
Kitsch. Art or literature of low quality that appeals to the masses. The novel was pure kitsch. However, with its slick cover and sensational plot, I had to read it. Kitsch.
Thank you, Mr. Bucky. Boards up, please. Okay. Number 854, followed by 856.
Segue. Additional pronunciation, segue. Change from one musical dance type to another without pause. Leslie's new dance routine will segue from a waltz to a rumba. Segue.
Thank you, Mr. Bucky. Boards up, please. We're good. 4 teams remaining. Number 856, followed by 872.
Julep. Sweet drink with syrup, flavoring, and water. Alcoholic drink. At the Kentucky Derby party, each adult ordered at least 1 mint julep to celebrate the occasion. Julep.
Thank you, Mr. Bucky. Boards up, please. I thought we might catch someone on that. Mr. Kubish, that was 856?
Yes.
Okay. Number 872, followed by 875.
Zephyr. Gentle breeze from the west, lightweight. The lake was quiet, and a soft zephyr blew the sails of our boat as we slowly drifted toward the shore. Zephyr.
Thank you. Boards up. Wow. All right. Great job. Next, number 875, followed by 907.
Salam. Ceremonial greeting, usually with a bow. The captain greeted the Indian prince with a salam to indicate respect and a desire for peaceful negotiations. Salam.
Thank you. Board's up. Board's up. Thank you. The next word, number 907, followed by 920. 907.
Mukhtar. Mukhtar. Head of the local government of a town. The Mukhtar was well represented in the small mahal, and he spoke for the citizenry in governmental circles. Mukhtar.
Thank you. Board's up. The
Everybody's incorrect except for, I believe, bookwork.
No, I think they were wrong. They were wrong.
Salt Marsh is right. What
That
is
was-
the Children's Outstop?
They're incorrect. Incorrect. Incorrect.
You're correct. You're incorrect. Incorrect NES.
You're okay.
Okay. NES was incorrect, and that leaves out the first team.
The winner's right here.
Okay. Okay. So we are down to
One.
2. This was correct.
Oh, I didn't see this.
This was correct. Okay? All right. Great job. Number 920.
For jewel. Sloping line in medieval manuscripts used for punctuation. In the original works of Chaucer, a virgule was often used in the same manner that we now use a comma. Virgule.
Boards up. Both correct. Very great. Very, very good. And Ms. Kubish and Mr. Thompson, I'll be going to some round 5 words at this point. They've gone through our round 1 words. Number 1006, followed by 1017.
Gesundheit. Words spoken to someone who sneezes to wish them good health. It is a tradition in our family to say Gesundheit after someone sneezes. Gesundheit.
Great job. Boards up. We continue. The next word, 1017, followed by 1019.
Mozzarella. Mozzarella. White, rubbery, acidic cheese. After rolling the dough and adding tomato sauce, the cook topped the pizza with mozzarella. Mozzarella.
Board's up. We keep going. Number 1019, followed by 1020.
Commandante or comandante. Officer in charge of a military group of installation. The rebels revered their leader and swore to follow their commandante to the ends of the world. Commandante.
Board's up, please.
Those are the winners.
Incorrect.
Correct here? Incorrect. For the Salt Marsh, that means the Children's House are the winners of round one. Congratulations. Great job. Round two participants. In round two, we have the NHS Student Council, sponsored by Anderson Publishing, if that group would come up. We have the Academics, sponsored by the Nantucket Civic League. We have the Nantucket Golf Club, sponsored by the Nantucket Golf Club. And the Nantucket Boys and Girls Club, sponsored by Glidden and Glidden, PC. And the last group in round two, Team NHA, sponsored by the Marine Home Center. Woo! Okay, I'd like to introduce the members of each team. The NHS Student Council, we have Dylan O'Connor, Nick Panchi, and Nick Nakoff. On the academics, Sarah Oktay, Peter Morrison, and Chris Lohman. On the Nantucket Golf Club, we have Leslie Brissett, Lauren Brissett, and straight from his birthday bash, Joey Brissett. Nantucket Boys and Girls Club, TJ Grant, Danny Kurash, and Mirabai Parafus. And Team NHA, we have Karen McNabb, Sarah Parks, and Marjan Shirzad. Okay, here we go. We will begin with number 50, followed by number 53. Ms. Kubish?
Elite or elite. Group or person who is socially superior, small typewriter letter size. Only the elite were invited to the debutante party, and Nan felt socially snubbed when she was omitted. Elite.
Thank you. Boards up, please. Ms. Kubish wanted me to remind people that you cannot spell elite without spelling Eli.
Nice. That's very nice.
Sorry,
I didn't really give him that, but I appreciate that he did that.
I'm a Patriots fan. But
Eli is the quarterback of the New York Giants.
Number 53, followed by 439.
Glitz. Flashiness. The glitz of the Academy Awards impressed Adrian, and she yearned to be a part of the flashy affair. Glitz.
Boards up, please. We look good. We keep going. Next word, 439, followed by 445.
Syntax. Orderly arrangement of parts or elements. Sentence structure. A Latin noun's ending indicates the syntax in which it is used in a sentence, whether as a subject or object. Syntax.
Okay, boards up, please. Good, good growing. Next word, 445, followed by 452.
Elixir. Elixir. Preparation containing alcohol used for medicinal purpose. The man in the traveling medicine show claimed his elixir would cure anything from a cold to a fractured limb. Elixir.
Boards up. Ooh, we have one team bowing out, the Boys and Girls Club. Thank you very much. We'll keep going. Number 452, followed by 463.
Cachet. Cachet. Document, seal, mark, or sign of distinction. The king of the manor made a point to put his own cachet on all documents he wrote, and the seal was well known.
Boards up, please.
These two are
Well, wait a minute. The golf club is incorrect, and the
Student council is incorrect.
student council missed that one. So we're down to 2 teams. 2 teams. Next word, 463, followed by 474.
Myriad. Indefinitely large number. A myriad of insects swarmed around a porch light, and Al quickly turned it off to discourage the flying horde. Myriad.
Boards up. We're good? Okay. Next, number 474, followed by 476.
Barrio. Spanish-speaking section of town. Born in the barrio, Pedro used his education to help other Hispanic youngsters from his neighborhood. Barrio.
Thank you, Mr. Bucky. Boards up. Both correct. Number 476, followed by number 931.
Eureka. Expression of triumph concerning a discovery. Archimedes supposedly said Eureka when he had at last found a way to determine the purity of gold. Eureka.
Boards up. Okay, we're good. Now we're going to kick it up a notch. Number 931, followed by 940.
Tertiary. Alternate pronunciation is tertiary. Relating to the period following the Mesozoic era, third rank or order. Early tertiary times were marked by the mountain building, continent forming, and dominance of mammalian life. Tertiary.
Boards up, please. We're good. Word number 940, followed by 944.
Mnemonic. Alternate pronunciations. Mnemonic. Mnemonic. Assisting the memory. Device intended to assist memory. The spelling software uses mnemonic devices, such as key entry with screen display, to assist in memorization. Mnemonic.
Boards up, please. We're good. Next word, 944, followed by 950.
Fraulein. Alternate pronunciations. Fraulein. Fraulein. German governess, unmarried German woman. The park was filled with children, each with a nanny, mademoiselle, or Fraulein, depending on their nationality. Fraulein.
Boards up, please. Okay. German is not a problem. Number 956, followed by 964.
Or 950.
950, followed by 956. Thank you.
Baedeker. Baedeker. Guidebook or handbook, especially of European countries. With Baedeker in hand, Boris backpacked across Europe until the entire handbook looked worn and dog-eared. Baedeker.
Okay. Boards up, please. Ooh, very, very good. German is not a problem. Number 956, followed by 964.
Schnecke. German pastry similar to a cinnamon roll. Whenever Axel visited his German grandmother, she made him a Schnecke for breakfast, and he loved the cinnamon bun. Schnecke.
Boards up, please. Oh. And the winners of round 2, the academics. Thank you all.
I would love a cold one. Do you want to take that warm one back?
You had all the others.
Thank you.
Does that help? And I would like to introduce the members of our team. For Great Point Properties, we have Laura Ramo, Henry Sanford, and Amy Mart. I'd like to add that the Nantucket Police, that they were going to have a team, but they did sponsor a team this evening. The frenemies, we have Logan O'Connor, Eleanor Antionetti, and Laura Friedman. The Vestiges, Dr. Tim Lepre, Kathy Lepre, and Julie Reinamo. And the Reed's Honeybees have Linda Williams, Kathy Richin, and Melissa Murphy. So let's jump into round 3. First word, Ms. Kubish, will be 68, followed by number 80.
Diary. Diary. Written record of events. Ivan kept a travel diary of his trip to Europe and shot several rolls of film. Diary.
Boards up, please. We're good. Next word, number 80, followed by 481.
Quiver. Tremble, shake with a trembling motion, carrying case for arrows. Seeing the tiny bunny quiver in his nest, Julia realized the baby animal was shaking with fear. Quiver.
Boards up, please. That's great. Word number 481, followed by 485.
Nougat. Confection made with nuts and fruit in a sugar paste. In the box of Valentine's candy, my favorite was a cherry nougat covered with chocolate. Nougat.
Boards up. We're good. Word number 485, followed by 491.
Quiche. Egg-based pie containing meat or vegetables. Luncheon at the restaurant consisted of a light ham and cheese quiche and French onion soup. Quiche.
Boards up, please. We're good. Word number 491, followed by 504.
Gestalt. Alternate pronunciations include Gestalt, Gestalt, Gestalt. Configuration in which the parts taken separately do not make up the whole. Describing Gestalt, a psychologist explained, for example, a melody is distinct from the notes that make it up. Gestalt.
Boards up, please.
Incorrect. Correct.
Hold them up. I'm sorry.
Incorrect. Great Point Properties is incorrect.
And incorrect. So we have it, it's down to two teams. Thank you very much. Number 504, followed by 512.
Vorlage. Skier's forward-leaning position without lifting heels. Skiing in a position called Vorlage, the instructor remained perpendicular to the slope while leaning forward. Vorlage. Vorlage. Vorlage.
Please raise your boards. They're both incorrect, and I believe they remain in the round. Is that correct? Vorlage.
512.
Okay, Ms. Kubish,
5.
512, followed by 519.
tritium or tritium. Radioactive isotope of hydrogen. Tritium is one of the constituents in hydrogen bombs. Tritium.
Thank you. Boards up, please. Both correct. Great. Number 519, followed by 967.
Maestro. Master of an art. When the maestro lifted his baton, the audience knew the remarkable conductor would direct a sterling symphony. Maestro.
Thank you. Boards up, please. Great job. All right, let's put the pressure on. Number 967, followed by 968.
It's putting the pressure on a lot of people, Mr. Goswart. Balalaika. Three-stringed instrument played in Russian countries. My Russian grandfather played old folk songs on his balalaika that resembled a lute but had a triangular shape. Balalaika.
Boards up, please. Both are incorrect? All right, we will continue. Take a look. Let's learn. I say, take a look. We'll want to learn for the future. I think one of the earlier groups got a word that they missed a few years ago, I think is what I heard. So we always strive to learn. Number 968, followed by 970.
Cacophony or cacophony. Harsh sounds. The hen house produced a cacophony of sound when the red fox entered during the night. Cacophony.
Boards up. Good. Both correct. 978.
970.
Excuse me, 970, followed by 978.
Hypocrisy. Assumption of a false appearance. Ed's hypocrisy was evident when he would flatter friends to their faces, but speak disparagingly behind their backs. Hypocrisy.
Boards up, please.
Incorrect. Correct.
I think we have the Vestiges as the winners of round 3. Congratulations. Thank you all. Okay, round 4, we have NES Teachers Team 2, sponsored by the Islander. We have Nantucket Bank. Come on down. And Offshore Animal Care. Come on down. And a new team added the 3 R's. Come on down. 3 R's sponsored by Tugboat Tim's. Nantucket Bank sponsored by Nantucket Bank. And the NES teachers, I think I mentioned the Islander.
In the gray sweater? Yeah. Okay. We have Dottie Thompson and Maury, and they have another friend. 2. Two of them are teachers. 85.
Sure.
Hmm?
We have it.
Yeah.
All right, let me see if I can get the names right on and introduce you to the round 4 contestants. For the NES Teachers Team 2, we have Ann Morey, Vicki Goss, and Dottie Thompson. For the Nantucket Bank, I have Jenny Donovan, Pelia Ivanova, and Brendan Pike. Offshore Animal, Dr. Maria Howard, Samantha Tebow, Maya. Thank you very much. Maya Howard, Samantha Tebow, and Paul Doheny. And the 3 R's, Bob Ruley and Meg Ruley. Am I right? Thank you. So, round 4, Mrs. Kubish. The first word will be number 85, followed by 101. 85.
Fiasco, fiasco. Complete and ridiculous failure. Wine bottle or flask. Joe was ridiculed by his peers when his big plans to build a flying machine turned out to be a giant fiasco. Fiasco.
Boards up, please. We're all good. Next word is 101, followed by 522.
Access or excess or access. Approach, permission. The short back road gave better access to the service entrance of the great mansion. Access.
Boards up, please. It's great. Don't you love the deer in the headlights look when an alternate pronunciation is given that you've never heard before? Great job. Number 522, followed by 527.
Paprika, or additional pronunciations, paprika, paprika. A spicy powder from ground sweet pepper pods. Mother sprinkled paprika on the boiled potatoes to enliven their taste. and improve their appearance. Paprika.
Boards up, please. We're good across the board. Number 527, followed by 545.
Anchovy. 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 Small herring type of fish, often served as an appetizer. Waiter, Carl carped, I don't see a single anchovy on this pizza, just a bunch of dead fish. Anchovy.
Boards up, please. Are we good? Thank you. Number 545, followed by 549.
I'm not sure who has the glazed look, Mr. Kosar, because here's another one. Polymer. 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 Chemical reaction where small molecules combine with larger ones. Amber is a type of natural polymer, and shellac and rubber also fall in this category. Polymer.
Boards up. We've got everybody. That's great. 549, followed by 559.
Odyssey. Series of long and adventurous journeys. What started out as a quiet vacation turned into an odyssey of unexpected events that took Edwin around the world. Odyssey.
Boards up, please. All correct. Thank you, Zana. Number 559, followed by 562.
Alchemy. Medieval forerunner of modern chemistry. Alchemy. Medieval chemists practiced alchemy, hoping to find some way to turn base metal into gold. Alchemy.
Boards up. We keep all four teams in. Number 562, followed by 988.
Knavery or knavery. Deceitful action, petty trickery, or villainy. John's knavery and hypocrisy turned his fellow compatriots against him when he deliberately led them into a trap.
Boards up, please. Oh. We have one incorrect and three teams still in the running. Thank you. Number 988, followed by 991.
Soliloquy. Monologue with oneself. Wringing his hands and mumbling a soliloquy, the youth agonized over how to tell his parents about the accident. Soliloquy.
Boards up, please. NES correct. 3 R's incorrect.
Neatness counts.
Pardon me? Neatness counts. Okay, so we are down to 2 groups. Spelling word number 991, followed by 993.
Egregious. Egregious. Notorious, flagrant, flagrantly bad, extreme, asocial. Her socially prominent aunt found it an egregious breach of manners to use the wrong fork and criticized Anne for it. Egregious.
Boards up, please. They're both correct. That's great. Number 993, followed by 997.
Springbok. Springbok. African springing gazelle. Showing his strength, a springbok will trot a bit, leap into the air, and lift the flap along his back. Springbok.
Boards up, please. Both correct. Great job. Number 997, followed by 999.
Nathanic. Nathanic. Fawning, flattering with self-seeking motives. All the court knew that the archbishop's Nathanic flattery of the king was a self-serving ruse. Nathanic. Certainly. Well, there were 2 pronunciations, so it's Nathanic or Nathanic.
Boards up, please. Both incorrect. Please, we have that, Bob? Nathanic. It begins with a G. Word number 999, followed by 1004.
Noviero. Bullfighter that is not yet at the rank of matador. After watching the dramatics of a matador, we found the noviero clumsy and far less interesting and less skilled. Noviero.
Both incorrect, and you remain in the round. Sometimes if you ask for the origin, it would help you. That may have been one. Number 1004, followed by 1020.
Forsythia. Yellow flowered shrub or the genus. Moderate orange or brilliant yellow. Noting the shrub's yellow bell-shaped flowers, the horticulturist identified it as a forsythia. Forsythia.
Board's up. Great competition. Next word, 1020, followed by 1024.
Ubiquitous or ubiquitous. Omnipresent, being everywhere concurrently. Nothing escapes the ubiquitous eyes of government. It seems to permeate our lives completely with its laws and taxes. Ubiquitous.
Boards up, please. Both continue. Great job. 1024, followed by 1025.
Ameliorate or ameliorate. Make more tolerable. In an effort to ameliorate the unsightly conditions, the residents started a campaign to clean the town. Ameliorate.
Boards up, please. Great job. We're good. Continue spelling. Number 1025.
Mayonnaise. Mayonnaise. Mixture of oil and egg prepared as a dressing for food. Paul spread mayonnaise over the bread so that his ham sandwich would not be dry. Mayonnaise.
Boards up. And we continue. Number 956, followed by 964.
We did 956, so can we do
In round two?
Yep. Schnecke.
Sorry. Round, okay, 964. Thank you.
Charlatan. One who claims he has medical knowledge but does not. Quack, fraud, charlatan. Among the elixirs the charlatan sold at the carnival were bottles of snake oil he claimed could cure anything.
Boards up. And we continue. Great job. Time to go to the words from Pakistan. Number 978, followed by 980.
Edelweiss, Edelweiss. Small perennial herb found in the Alps. The Edelweiss found in the Eurasian mountains has white, downy leaves and small yellow and white flowers. Edelweiss.
Thank you, boards up. Ooh, great job. We continue. Word number 980, followed by 982.
Philippic. Tirade, bitter attack, denunciatory oration of Demosthenes or Cicero. Philippic. Demosthenes incited the normally lethargic senators with his Philippic, defaming the Macedonian king. Philippic.
Boards up, please.
There's your winner, there's your loser.
The elementary school is correct. Great competition. Outstanding. Okay, let's get the final teams down here. If you would come on down, we have the Children's House, the Academics, the Vestiges, and the, let's see, NES Teachers Team 2. Come on down. And once again, I will remind you, the Children's House is sponsored by Congdon and Coleman Insurance. The Academics, sponsored by the Nantucket Civic League. The Vestiges, sponsored by Dr. Timothy Lepre. And the NES Teachers Team 2, sponsored by the Islander. And before we get started on this last round, I would like to certainly thank all of you for coming out and supporting our 10th annual Spelling Bee. I think we all are looking for something fun to do in January and February, and this certainly ranks up there. I want to thank all of the friends, the members of the Friends of Nantucket Public Schools for everything that they do for our students. Thank you. Now, we don't really have any rule changes for this round, but I will clarify that once Mrs. Kubish has finished with the word, the sentence, the definition, and saying the word again, there will be 20 seconds from that point to write your answer down. Now, I did a little bit of studying in preparation for this, and I was reading in the Scripps National Spelling Bee and, looking at the standards, and, they allow a definition and pronunciation of the word, the language of origin, the part of speech, and all of this. And I stumbled upon the top 10 questions not to ask at the National Scripps Spelling Bee. And so I thought you might be interested in what those 10 questions might be. The number 10, do not ask, can I buy a vowel? Number 9, can you use it in a song? Can't do that. Number 8, can you use it in a stir fry? And this question was actually asked by a student, I think a rather fast-thinking student. Do chickens have big talons? as he was trying to buy time to think, I suppose. Number 6, can I use my phone a friend? No, you can't. Number 5, I'd like to ask the audience to help me. Can't do that. Number 4, do I have any lifelines left? Number 3, is there anything I haven't asked you yet? That was actually asked by a student in the competition. And number 2, can I have an easier word? Was actually asked. And finally, there was one bold student who said, can I have the spelling, please? Okay, you can't use any of those tricks. So let's begin the final round, and congratulations to our finalists. Yes, give them a round of applause. We will begin with word number 592, followed by 614. 592.
Rhetoric. Rhetoric. Art of discourse and expressive speech. Eloquence. One politician's rhetoric was so persuasive that nearly the entire audience swayed toward his views. Rhetoric.
Time.
Boards up, please. And judges, if I can have you acknowledge each one for me.
Children's House, correct. NES Teachers, Team 2, correct.
Vestiges, correct?
Academics, correct.
Thank you. Great job. Next word, number 614, followed by 660.
Streusel. Strossel. Strossel. Crumbly mixture used as a topping or filling. Wanda topped her German coffee cake with streusel made from nuts and spices. Streusel.
We each take one. Time.
Boards up, please.
Children's House, correct?
NES Teachers, Team 2, incorrect.
Vestiges, incorrect.
Academics, correct.
Ooh, and we quickly have gone to 2 teams. The next word, number 660, followed by 1030.
Hedonism. A way of life based solely on pleasure or happiness. According to the Bible, God destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah because the people lived a life of evil and hedonism. Hedonism.
Time.
Boards up, please.
Children's House, correct?
Academics, correct.
Great job. We continue. Number 1030, followed by 834.
Hartebeest. Large African antelope. On the safari, Wes identified a large animal as a hartebeest from its ringed horns standing in a lyre shape. Hartebeest.
Time.
Boards up, please. Mr. Bucky, both?
Both correct.
Well done. Number 834, followed by 837.
Batik, alternate pronunciations, batik, batik. Method of hand painting fabric by waxing parts not to be dyed. Irene burned her hand in art class while working with the hot wax to finish her batik. Batik.
Time.
Boards up.
Academics correct.
Children's Health correct.
Great job. Number 837, followed by 839.
Chehri, chari. Extremely cautious or wary, fastidious, reserved. Jean was always chary about receiving gifts, because she might be expected to reciprocate the favor later. Chary.
Time.
Boards up, please.
Academics correct.
Children's Health correct.
Both correct. Great job. Number 839, followed by 888.
Issei, Issei. Japanese person who relocates to another country, especially the U.S. Midori's granddad was first in her family to move to U.S. and thus an Issei, while she was considered a Sansei. Issei.
Time.
Boards up, please.
Academics correct.
We have a winner. Congratulations to the academics.
Nice.
Congratulations to all of our finalists. And is Eleanor Antonetti here? I think we will make the presentation to the members of the academics. That's Sarah Oktay, Peter Morrison, and Chris Lohman.
I just want to thank you all for coming again. Once again, we proved that this is just the most fun event the community can come to, and it's free, and the food's delicious. So please come again next year, and maybe you might want to compete, and if you do, get in touch with us. Congratulations. These guys won last year. We had a repeat performance. Fantastic.
Thank you.
Very well done. Congratulations.
We're very proud to be winners a second year in a row, and we'll be back next year, the academics.
Great.
Good job, judges.
Nice
Students,
job.
well done.
Why, thank you. Nice work, gentlemen. Have fun at your dance, Mr. Bucky.
Yes, I'm on my way.
Ah.
Yeah.
No,
You had yours last night, right?
my daughter. Don't act like a jerk. Nice job.
Good job, guys.
Hard fought battle.
It's
I need to have somebody take a picture of me.
of you? Yes, you do.
I don't have my
Where's
camera.
that gentleman?